A very good morning to one and all present here. We will start soon with the orientation. Uh, we'll start within the next 5 minutes. A very good morning to one and all present here. I'm Maitri Agarwal, and I'll be taking forward this orientation. With me, I have Shelja and Ritika Chandel. They are a part of the placement cell with me. This orientation is just to give an overview about our college, about our cell, and how the WorkX will work. The WorkX 2022, the fair will work. And our students have joined this session through the YouTube live link. If they have any questions regarding interviews or anything particular to the companies, they'll be posting their questions there, and Ritika will take up those questions after the orientation. Um, a very warm welcome to the orientation of KRYPTUS, the placement cell. I'll first give an overview about our college. Our college was established in the year 1967, and now the students have and has been a part of BRU since then. Years of hard work have been put in by the stakeholders, and and our college has been catering to the higher education of young women with a vision of new and fulfilling future for all. Our college has an infrastructure that is providing a lot of opportunities within the academic, sports, and extracurricular activities. Our principal ma'am, Professor Dr. Naina Hasija. I'll give you a small overview about KRYPTUS, the placement cell. KRYPTUS was established in the year 2017, and it caters to the needs of over 25 courses under different departments. KRYPTUS aims to make the students industry ready and equip them with all the soft and the hard skills required by the students to perform well in today's corporate day and age. Our vision is to equip young women of our college with professional as well as technical skills to reach at the global level. The current team, you can see here, I am the current coordinator of the placement cell. Ritika Chandel is the co-coordinator, and Shelja, she is the corporate relations coordinator. The other team members, they are present here. Our past recruiters have been Geo, Yes Bank, Sher Khan, Duo Express, Decathlon, and we are very much happy and honored to have you on board as our recruiters. Shelza will continue and she'll explain the schedule of the WorkX.
Hello. Given a brief intro of the schedule of WorkX, the WorkX will move forward for a week from 1st of February to 6th of February, in which all our companies, the 41 companies that we have got on board, that we are honored to have this year, will be taking forward their interview processes. The companies will be taking forward the interview process virtually through WhatsApp, Google Meet, Zoom, or MS Teams, the platform that they are comfortable with. And here is the list of companies that we have got on board, fortunately, this year. Yota EduTech, Planet Spark, Siana, Skill Sapiens, SCM Connect, Mobishastra, Lettuce, City Speaks, Companyfy, Girl Power Talk, Pinnacle, Paula Land, Eggio, Creative Solutions, Apshara, Eat My News, Turing, Edumentor, and etc. There are more than 30 plus companies we have this session. So, when I'm saying that we will be conducting this virtually, so today we have created the WhatsApp groups of the students. And in the same group, we'll be adding the HRs who will be conducting the whole interview process of the with the students, and our coordinators will get in touch with the HRs today to help them through through the whole interview procedure. So this process can be a little smooth for you and for us too. Now, if there are any questions, we can take them up.
I'd also like to inform everyone that we have appointed student coordinators to help you out with any queries, or during the interviews, if you want this coordinators to schedule the interviews, they will help you out in any way you want. And yes, so also, if possible, please provide us the name and the number of the HRs so that we can add them in the WhatsApp groups to make this whole process very seamless.
Maitri, I would like to add, respected HRs and others, we have shared a Google sheet with you on your mail where we have mentioned the date and the time from which you can choose uh, on what time you want to start taking the interviews. We have given 5 to 6 slots for each time for each company. So you can choose your preferable time on your preferable date. Mention the time and date in the sheet so that we are also aware, and we can also inform the coordinators who have been appointed with your companies that this is the time slot the company you have been appointed with has chosen to take interviews, so they are also like aware that they have to be present there. So yeah.
And with that, I'd also like to say that since today is the first day, and all the HRs have received the information about the students who have applied yesterday. So the today's day is so that you can review, and if you want to shortlist the students for the interviews, or if you want to give assignments, or some related to the aptitude tests, related to the selection process. So today's day can be used for the same. We'll start with the interview process from tomorrow.
All right, then. Maitri Prakash here from Trade Sala. Hi, good morning. Good morning, Crypto team. Can you all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hi, good morning. It was a wonderful presentation. Just want to few queries, okay, from my side. The I have an email from you guys regarding the list of candidates that you have sent me, right? So I have some around close around 189 student. These are the candidate who is interested in trade sala, or do I have to skim it out from there?
So these students were interested in trade shala particularly.
Okay.
We have received more than 500 responses. So we took the efforts to divide all the students basis on their interest. So whatever
Okay.
the companies they have applied for, we have made the different Excel sheets. So the Excel
Okay.
sheet that you have received, sir, that is particularly for the company. So trade shala, the students of interest in trade shala.
Okay. Okay. So, Maitri, what I'll do is that's I, excuse me. The I will make sure the process goes on with the interview and things. So what we have procedures in our company is with all these candidates, 178 candidates, right? So you were saying that we have to send our number to add in the WhatsApp group of HR. Is that what you said?
So for the interview process, yes, sir. If you can provide us the
Okay.
number of the HR so
Okay.
that
Okay. Sure.
the coordinators can coordinate with the HR and us.
All right. So, okay. So what I'll do is I will email you the team who would be taking process ahead with the panelists, right? Before doing that, what we have the procedures with us is in Trade Sala, we would then have a pre-internship talk, okay, for with 189 student. Same like Google Meet, probably. However, we work on. We have this go to webinar and stuff, right? To 189, let me know how many students would be available, when you would be available, right? So you give me a date or maybe time when we can have a pre-internship talk. In the pre-internship talk, what we'll be doing is we will be explaining in details about the internship roles and responsibilities, remuneration, pre-placement offer, so forth and so on. And also we will have a Q&A session where if a student has any doubt regarding the internship, they can able to ask to us. So this is going to be
Definitely.
interactive session, right, Maitri? Where they
Yes,
understand
sir.
in detail what they're going to do exactly with us. Just we don't believe in just sending the JD and then understanding the way they understand. JD can be differently, right? So we want that to happen, a pre-internship talk. And you choose the date when all this 189 student would be available, right? Then we can have
Sure, sir.
probably some around 30 to 40 minutes the pre-internship talk. Once the internship talk is over, then we would then ask the student if they're okay with our terms and condition, and if they think this internship can help them in the future, then only they can take forward for the application process, which is for the interview process, right? And then in the interview process, we will then accordingly we will have 2 rounds of interview, right? And then accordingly we'll work out when interview can be done. For example, right? I see few of the student from my replacement cells, some from Sriram College of Commerce. We have already recruited 12 students from Sriram College of Commerce, and pre-internship talk is also over. So it's, I think, 80. What I'm receiving a list of 189 is 95% from Kalindi, right? And few 5% from bit and pieces from other universities, which is of Delhi universities. Correct, right, Maitri?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So and then the interview. So coming back, interview process goes on, first round and then second round, and then we can work out accordingly, right? So this is the
Sure.
flow that we do in Trade Sala. And I will also first of all, I will send you the email of the concerned person whom you can add on in the HR WhatsApp group. Then from there on, we can take the process ahead.
Sure, sir. We will do that.
Thank you so much, sir, for briefing out the whole recruitment procedure that follows in the trade shala. We'll be keeping this in our mind, and the coordinator who will get in touch with you will surely take the procedure forward accordingly.
Absolutely. Okay. So whom should I be contacting for the team? Probably Maitri, or maybe you have 4 or 5 teams in placement cell,
So
right?
from
So
our team, we have already given your number to the coordinator, and they'll be contacting after this orientation.
absolutely. Okay, I think that would work. That's all from my side, and I'm looking forward to meeting you all in the pre-internship talk. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you
Okay?
so much, sir.
Bye-bye.
Maitri,
Yeah.
the HR of Dias World has raised her hand, ma'am. Can you please unmute, ma'am?
Yes, hi. I wanted to just ask quickly. One is the number for me is mentioned on the chat. I thought rather than email or something, we can always put it up there so you can note it down quickly.
Yes, ma'am.
That is number one. Number two, this PPT, I have two other colleagues. Is it possible for you to circulate this as well, or was this only for the presentation here?
Actually, this is for particularly the presentation purposes, but we can definitely provide you if you require it.
No. I mean, if it is required for any process flow or something like that, we can brief our people internally. I mean, it's just that. If you can share, great. Otherwise, no problem. I think your WhatsApp group or any case should help.
It was just for the introduction purposes. There's nothing as such in here. We've already informed you over the mails and calls as well, ma'am.
No problem. Your mail was quite explanatory, so that is fantastic. The third thing and the only thing that we noticed was we got the email last night, but the interests for now we have 4 different kinds of segments. Now the interests for those students are not mentioned in there. Do we ask them in the first interview round in the HR that what internship they're applying for?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, the problem why we could not ask students for the particular interest within the particular company is because we were circulating amongst many students. So it was difficult for us to keep track of which student is interested in which particular department of which company. So
No
that's
problem. Fortunately, if they're conducting interviews for all 4 segments, so we'll check with each of them which one they're interested in, and we'll conduct the next round with the senior management accordingly. That's all from our end. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for understanding our side. And in this case, if you need our assistance in any way, our coordinator will be in touch with you. And out of me, Maitri and Ritika will also be in constant touch with you, ma'am.
Definitely.
We'll
Thank
try
you
to
so
help
much,
you out in the
guys.
best possible way.
All right. Thank you so much. Leaving the call. Thank you. Good day, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Udeshna, ma'am, you have raised your hand.
Yeah, hi. Good morning, everyone. So I have to say we are very glad to receive the response from your students. And I had a few doubts regarding the internship actually. So I wanted to know the months for which the students would be available. Like we are providing 2 months internship. So will it be February, March, or like March, April?
Ma'am, based on your and students' preference, it is going to be completely based on when do you want them to be available and when the students are also available. So the mutual benefit things goes ahead for this.
Okay, so you do not have any restriction from your college regarding that, right?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. And also, like when we had the pre-placement talk, we talked about 8 roles. Now we have received a big list, and just to shortlist the students, we would be providing a Google form, which would be in form of an assignment. Now, what would happen is, depending upon the roles, there would be the assignment, so that it would be easier for us to have the students shortlisted based on the role, so that we can also have the interview in a lot. It would save our time also and the effort of the students also. So will that work?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we will be sending the Google form, so the students can just select their preferred role and they can just do the assignment. So it would help in the shortlisting process. And we will talk with the students regarding the interview process also. And like you have mentioned, like you have kept slots from 1st to 6th of February. Is it fine? If it is stretched a bit, like 1 or 2 days more?
Ma'am, it's our request. If it could be done by 6, it will be really great. If it will stretch till 7th, it's fine, ma'am. We also understand your time and how precious.
Actually, it's at a very short notice, right? so that's why.
Understandable, ma'am. There are a lot of students, and I also want that the students get selected in the companies that they have applied for. So it's fine.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Actually, my team is down with COVID, so that's why I'm worried. So it's
I
okay.
hope you get well very soon, ma'am.
Okay. So we will try to sort it out somewhere in the required dates only. Okay.
No issues,
So
ma'am.
we will
The health
be
is the
sharing the
priority
numbers over.
of
Yeah.
our team, and we'll be praying that the team get well soon. The Reaching Sky Foundation team will get very soon.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And I'll be sharing the details over email, the contact numbers which we will be adding in the WhatsApp group. And I am in talk with, I think, Shelja from
Yes,
your
ma'am.
team.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Tanya, ma'am. Tanya, ma'am.
Hello, I'm audible.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Okay. Hi, good morning. I want to ask first thing that the candidates that you have shared, the list, these are the batch of 2022, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So when will we having the last final examination? In which month?
In the month of May, ma'am.
Okay. And will you provide the NOC to the students?
Ma'am, that can be discussed definitely with the college once somebody gets selected. That can be definitely discussed. Currently, the students are having the online classes as we discussed earlier. So that is upon the students also, ma'am, like how they work.
Okay. Because they also be getting like a leave also, no? When they'll be having
Yes,
the
ma'am.
exams, so they want
Yes,
time
ma'am.
to prepare for that also.
Yes, ma'am. So
Okay.
for that, ma'am, once somebody gets selected, we can definitely discuss on that part.
Okay. And the interview slot that you have mentioned, so it will be completed in this week only. Is it possible for the next week also?
Ma'am, let's try the best from our end, from your end too, and we'll see how the things go. If it will be done in this week itself, it will be really great for us to share the results with the students. If not, it is fine. We also understand, ma'am, your like the other priorities that you will be having with yourself, so we can definitely think of managing something.
Okay. See, our process is that first we'll be sharing the tech round, written one. Second, they'll be having the verbal round, depending
Yes,
upon
ma'am.
the positions that we have. Okay. And third is the final HR round.
Ji,
And
ma'am.
after that, I share the list of the students that are selected with us. Okay.
Got that,
So,
ma'am.
so that tech round I have to share with whom, like with Shelja, with you, or either with the HR coordinator.
Ma'am, the all the Google Forms or the rounds can be shared with the coordinator who will be getting in touch with you after this orientation today.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then thank you so much. These are the only doubts that I want to.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We are really honored to have you on board and hope you had good experience after this session.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Devika, ma'am.
Hi. I actually had a couple of questions which were quite similar to the ones that you've already had. First thing, for the flow, we would have, first round of an assignment. We'll also filter out a few people because I believe it's an exhaustive list. We have about 169 people, so that's huge. That was, very helpful as well. Thank you so much. We'll filter out a few people, and we'll send an assignment to, like you said, to the placement coordinator, right?
Yes, ma'am. The coordinator who will be in touch with you, ma'am.
All right. I believe Shailja had contacted me as well. So
Yes, ma'am.
we'll send out the assignment details to her. And post that, we will have, these group internship calls where we'll discuss what we are offering and if we'll see if there's a fitment as well. So that's the process from our side. In case I have any further doubts, I believe it will be better if I reach out to the placement representative directly. I believe that will be more personal.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
Anytime, ma'am, for that.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much,
Have a
ma'am.
great day. Bye bye.
You too, ma'am. Thank you. Sejal, Ashok, can you please unmute?
Good morning, everyone.
Good
So,
morning,
I
ma'am.
want to ask you, do we have to select the student within the period of first web to sixth web, or we have some time left?
Ma'am, as we had discussed earlier also, that it will be our request if it can be done in a week. That will be really great for us to share the results with the students right after the fair, and they'll be having some, like they'll be able to
Like
join
our,
their desired companies as soon as possible. But if it will take a day or two more, it is fine, ma'am. We also understand that there are a lot of students you have received, and it will take time to screen them and
like
to work with them.
first, like the procedure we take place in our organization is first we interview the students, then we have orientation with them. Okay. So
Yeah.
after that, we conduct a probationary period for 10 to 12 days in which we check the skills of the students. Okay. Then we select the student, which might take 20 to 25 days. So there will be any issue.
Ma'am, that is honestly on a student's preference whether they would be able to work on it or not. Because every student has their own preference, and it is going to be very difficult for us to specify anything on
If we
their
conduct the
behalf.
probationary period, then there will be no problem, right?
Ma'am, I like from our end, being the placement cell, it'll be great if you remove the probationary period. If somebody gets selected with them, you can keep a short probationary period if it is very required. But initially, if it can be removed, it will be really great, ma'am.
Okay, then.
We can
We will
definitely
check.
discuss on the same on a very on a call also, ma'am, to come on any conclusion for the same, which will be
Yeah, sure.
in a benefit of the you and of us also.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Coming to the point Mohit sir has mentioned in the chat box, sir has received the link of the resumes. However, he can't access them. So, Metri, have we provided the access of the resumes? We are really sorry, Mohit sir, if you are facing this issue. We'll surely check it once, and if the access has not been provided yet, we'll look into it and provide the access as soon as possible from our end, so you can have a look at the resumes.
Yeah, so I got a list of around 130 odd students and with the Google link. However,
Yes,
I tried clicking on a few of them
yes, sir.
and I could not open even one because it had a restricted access. I think all of them had a restricted access.
We'll surely check it once today, sir.
Sir, actually, I had changed the access to the folder. Please check once if it's working. If it's not, then we'll again give the access to all the HRs.
Right, right.
Yes, sir.
And you would be allocating the coordinator after this meeting, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sure. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Ritika has mentioned one query that she got from Aniket Singh. That is for how many days the selection procedure will go on.
Actually, it totally depends on the company that you have applied for, since every company has a little bit different process. Some require aptitude tests or assignments before taking the interview. Some require telephonic interviews and video interviews. So it totally depends on your company. You will be informed about the interview process, about the selection process, sorry. And hopefully within till 6th of February, the process will be over. But since we have received overwhelming responses, some companies may have to exceed the process by 1 or 2 days. So at the max, by 9th of February, the process will be over.
I hope we were able to answer Aniket's query. Ritika, do we have any other question on the YouTube live?
No, Shaja, none.
Okay, that's great. Ma'am, sir, if you have any other queries, please do ask us. The coordinators will be contacting you shortly after the orientation. If we don't have any queries, I think we can end the session. Um,
As our teachers are here, our placement officer Indu Chaudhary ma'am, our
and
Sir Sandeep Kumar sir, would you like to mention something, ma'am, sir?
A very good morning to all. On behalf of KRYPTUS, the placement cell of Kalindi College, I extend a warm welcome to all the participating companies in this WorkX 2022. And we just hope that you're able to get the required candidates, and the experience that you have is, one worth which will help you, coming back, and for us to take this collaboration for the year for further years to come. Thank you so much, and all the best to the teams.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks so much, ma'am.
I think we can end the session.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, the HRs, for joining us today and putting forward all your queries. We hope we were able to give satisfactory responses to the same. In case of any other queries, please, we'll be in touch with you directly. Me, Ritika, Metri, and our coordinators also will be in touch with you. So if you face any issues, any queries, if there'll be any concerns to share, we'll definitely address them on priority and help you with it. It was a nice session today. Have a good day ahead, everyone.
Thank you so much. Shelja, I think you can end the session from your end.
Okay, I'll do.